Hey guys, welcome back to more Isaac. As you may have noticed, I have a second negative piece on my file. That's because I was recording a Judas run, which actually was really good, and I realized that the video wasn't recording, so, well, like, the screen was black, so had to trash that, and it was unfortunate because it was actually a really good run. So I'm not gonna play Judas again because I actually finished Satan with that run. I think I'm gonna actually play Azazel this time, which is a bit easy, but it's just another character to just get down to Mum's Heart. So the difference with Azazel and every other character is instead of tears, you just get a charged laser. This is basically I remember talking about. Oh no, this was probably in the Judas episode, but there's an item called Brimstone, which is like a laser beam, which extends across the room. So Azazel has like a nerfed version of that, where it's just a bit shorter. It's still stupid strong though. Azazel's basically the easy mode character for a lot of people, because he also can fly, if that wasn't obvious already. But yeah, he's got to get done just like every other character, so... He starts with 3 black hearts instead of normal red hearts, but he can still get red heart containers, so it's no big deal. Not much else to say about Azazel, he's just kind of... He's not going to be a challenge compared to the rest of the characters in this game. The only real challenge, I guess, would be the range decrease, but I mean, I get pretty aggressive with how I play anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a difference to me, I feel. Secret room's probably right here. More keys. Kind of wish it was bombs instead, because I don't have any more now. I deleted the frickin' hoop. Yeah, he does a pretty strong amount of damage. I never mentioned my depression item I got from the Iron Room. So depression just leaves like a trail of, you can see it, it's like a blue trail on the floor, which does passive damage to anything that goes over it. And every once in a while it also fires a holy beam, which does quite a lot of damage. It's not a horrible item, but it's not going to be the game changer. Lemon Mishap is pretty crap. It just drops a pool of yellow stuff that does damage, but it's so tiny that you may as well just forget it even exists. I've got a little bit of the sniffles today. Hoping that, I feel like I'm playing really aggressive because I don't have as much health as I started with. Lockdown is unfortunate, but it's not going to change much. Blue Champion will fire Tears on Death. Don't have to worry about that though, because I can just fly over rocks, so it's irrelevant, really. It's gonna be pretty smooth sailing for the most part in this run, just because Azazel has so many advantages. Right. The only disadvantage I would say is because Azazel is so powerful, I end up playing very recklessly. And that probably will get me killed because my biggest enemy is my own hubris. I just walked right into that. It's fine though. I'm really not worried. I should be, but I'm not. I can't believe Lemon Pie actually did something. So I'm not going to take the Devil Deal, I think, because I don't have the health for it, so we'll skip it and get the Angel chance. Mum's Pearls is a range and luck upgrade. Range on this character does actually have an impact. It does make the beam longer. It also, Mum's Pearls also gives you a Soul Heart as well, which is nice. Which, I mean, with how many hits I'm taking because of my bad play, it's definitely going to come in handy. I can't believe I'm actually trying to use the lemon. Is this an XL? No. So there's a curse called Curse of the Frick. Curse of the Frick. No, there's a curse called Curse of the Labyrinth, which makes an XL floor, which doubles the size of the floor. I thought it might have been an XL just because all the rooms so tight together. Consider this run an example of how recklessly I can play and not be punished too hard for it. Razor is, or Apple is just a tears up, I think, for Azazel. So Apple makes it so you have a chance to fire a Razor Blade instead of a regular tier. But the thing is, I don't think that works on Azazel. It's also a tier rate increase, but yeah, the chance of firing a Razor Blade is luck dependent. So me having 0 luck just kind of doesn't really do much for me. At the end of the day, it's still a... we'll absolutely take this. At the end of the day, it's still a fire rate increase, which does affect Azazel as well. It just makes you charge faster, which is really nice. Now, if I could get some damage, we'd be in business. There are a lot of worms in this room. I would like to try and get this luck up, shot speed down. Shot speed doesn't do anything on Azazel, so that's good. It's just more chance for the apple to proc, but again, I don't know if it actually does anything. Because I didn't explain what the actual Razor Blades did. The Razor Blades from Apple, I believe they do 3 times the normal damage. So I could leave. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try and get the money for that Soul Heart just because I've been taking a lot of hits. So I'm gonna try and start building up a reserve. Yeah, and I feel like since I have Mum's Key, which I didn't explain, Mum's Key from the shop makes it so chests have more loot in them. So generally I should just explore the floor, see if I can find any chests. And obviously they're now worth opening. Especially. I mean, usually chests are typically worth opening, but especially now. Great room, great room. Range upgrade is good. One makes you small is good. I'm actually... Oh, I got a card for that. I just wanted to get out of the room for free. But yeah, the chariot just gives me temporary invincibility. I don't remember if I've explained that before. But as you can see, the extra loot from those chests, I now have like 19 cents, which is really good. So much stuff. It's also good because Mum's Key, because it was only 7 cents, but I've made that back in spades easily. And I can use that extra money to donate more to my machine, because the more money I get in that machine, the sooner the better. Maybe if I'm lucky on this run, because I'm going Angel route, we might be able to actually fight Isaac in a run, because I don't think I've shown Isaac yet. It's just been Satan. Got that. 7 minutes. I'm trying to keep track of the time because in my unrecorded run I did Boss Rush, and the way you access Boss Rush, since I haven't shown it yet, is you have to beat Mum in under 20 minutes. So if I get to Depths 2 in under 20 minutes and beat Mum, I can actually do Boss Rush as Azazel as well. And that might be worth doing because you get an unlock for that too. I didn't even realize I killed that guy over there. I thought he was still alive. The trinket I have as well, I've never explained that one. The trinket I'm holding is pay to win, I believe it's called. I get confused because there's like pay to win, pay to play, a lot of different ones. But I believe pay to win makes it so you spawn a reroll machine in every item room, which basically you can spend a few cents and you can reroll the item in the room. So if it's a bad item, I could go for something a little bit better, or drop some money in. But I'll keep hold of some, because if there's going to be reroll machines in the item rooms, I should definitely have money to reroll. Just kind of zooming through. I'm honestly surprised, considering I'm playing on hard, at the amount of soul hearts I've been getting in my past few runs, because usually my experience from playing... I'll absolutely take Guppy's Paw. So Guppy's Paw is a piece of Guppy. If you find 3 Guppy pieces, you become Guppy, and Guppy is really good because every shot that you make has a 50% chance to spawn a blue fly, and blue flies do, as I've said in the past, 2 times your damage. And that does work with Azazel. It doesn't work once with each laser beam. So the laser beam I'm using fires on a tick rate. So it will do X damage every like few frames or so. So every time a tick goes off, that's a 50% chance on a blue fly if I had Guppy. So it's very, very powerful. Guppy's like the most powerful transformation in the game. There are quite a few of them, but Guppy is just, it blows the rest out of the water. It's not even close. Pushpin is a 10% chance to fire piercing shots, but my shot's already pierced because I'm Azazel, so we don't really need that. But anyway, the actual effect of Guppy's Paw in particular is that it is a heart converter. It will convert my 1 red heart into 3 soul hearts if I want at any time. So any red hearts I have, I can make into soul hearts. There is no charge rate on it, which means I can just use it any time. It is not single use. You can use it as many times as you want, as long as you have a red heart. In fact, I mean, I have no reason to hold on to my red hearts, so I can just demonstrate as so. The range increases are nice, because I'm definitely able to stand a bit back from these worms and take them out. Just wish I had some actual damage, because things are taking a little while to die. Free fly is great. What's my timer at? 10 minutes? Oh, we should be fine. I'm just trying to find my item room at the moment. I don't remember what that does. I think it's invincibility chance when you get hit, but I'm not particularly. I'm not a big fan of items in this game that proc when you get hit. I generally don't prefer to just not get hit, period. Which I think is a pretty common standpoint. Okay, so this is a Deadeye. It's a damage up every time I hit, but I don't think it works with Azazel, so I'm gonna reroll it, even though it's a great item, usually. Tears Up is not super interesting to me. Best Bud is terrible. Eyesore is not so good. Fortune Cookie isn't like, I could do this though. I could pick it up and use it because it's an active item. That should be 5 bombs, right? Yeah. We'll keep rolling. Nordleaf is invincibility when not moving. But I'm not interested in that. 2020 I am very interested in. So 2020 is a damage down, but it does, I think it's a 33% damage decrease, but I fire 2 shots instead of 1, which is, as you would imagine with my laser beams being so close together, you can see that I am firing 2, it's just kind of, it might be a bit more difficult to see on this character. But as you would imagine, 2 shots at the same time is going to be a lot stronger than just 1. So I know it looks like I'm not doing much damage, but this is Mega Fatty, and he is a tanky boss. If this was a regular boss, that would definitely be, that health bar would be decreasing faster. Damage up is wonderful. And I get a Spear of Destiny from the Angel, which is basically a sword, which is pretty, it's probably pretty good on this character in particular, because I have to get close anyway. It's not that great of an item, but I'll take it. And the Eternal Heart gives me a red heart, which I can just turn into 3 more soul hearts. So I'm almost full on HP at this point, which is really good. So I'm pretty comfy right now. Missing page when getting hit, chance to damage all enemies in the room. That's kind of whatever. I'm not really interested in stuff like that. I'd rather have my reroll machines because it just gives me more flexibility over my run. Gives me more chance to get what I want out of this run. The syringe I got in the boss growth hormones was a damage and speed upgrade. I don't think I specified on the speed part. You know, it's one of the better syringes, I think. Blue flyers. Considering how many hits I took early on in this run, I have so much health. I'm really surprised at how quickly everything turned around. Yes, we'll pick up the money. Tinted rock. If you can't tell how I'm seeing these tinted rocks, if you actually pause the video, go back, you can see in the bottom right corner of that rock there's an X. Most tinted rocks are indicated by some sort of X like that. There are a couple that are harder to see, like on certain floors, but I think Depths is one of the easier ones to see, personally. I think Azazel honestly just got better in Repentance because... I'm just gonna donate. Mum's Purse is a good item because it lets me hold another trinket, but I just think the value of getting my donation machine higher up faster is good. So we unlock Black Candle, which is a great item. It's the only item in the game that will negate curses. It will remove your chance of getting a curse on a floor for the rest of the run, and it also gives you a black heart. And I mean, it doesn't sound that amazing on paper, but when you realize how bad Curse of the Blind is and not knowing what items you're gonna get, it's just knowing that you're never gonna have that happen for the rest of the run is a great feeling. Shot speed up, range down, that's bad. I will absolutely take Ghost Pepper. So Ghost Pepper is a chance to fire a blue flame every time I fire a laser, and the blue flames do a good amount of damage. Luck up, range down. Luck up is actually good because the Ghost Pepper is determined by luck, so the more luck I have, the more often they'll fire. The problem is I'm getting range downs, which isn't fun because it means I just have to get closer. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought that the blue flames would only proc once per laser beam, but that one shot 3 times, so that's kind of crazy. Also, another damage up. Pentagram is a pretty big damage up, so that's a good one. We can just go down, honestly. How far off are we now? We got. Oh yeah, we're fine. We got 4 minutes to beat Mum, and we're on the floor, so. So really, the goal is just find the item room, find the boss room, do the boss rush. One makes you small. That just makes me smaller, which is great. It does make your hitbox smaller. Balls of Steel is 2 soul hearts, so it's just free health, which is really nice. So yeah, the smaller I get, the harder it's just going to be for things to hit me, so that's just really good. There is also a one makes you larger pill. It does not change your hitbox size, but it can be quite disorienting if you end up really big. At least in my experience, anyway. I'm not overly worried about clearing all these rooms out. I just kind of want to find what just the item room, basically. I don't really feel like I need to go through every room on this floor. Another chest. Or chests. No idea where my secret room is. There's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of places it could be here. It's definitely not in here. Would like to find my item room, if at all possible. Drop is also good. This makes me glad I donated on the last floor, because I wasn't going to. I was going to hold my money for this floor, but No donation machine because super greed. So I'm glad I thought ahead. Ah. Oh, soul hearts. I've got enough time to make a mad dash for the item run. Mum's not going to take that long to kill in this run, I don't think. We just have to be kind of fast. Let's go. Leo is bad. It just lets you stomp over rocks, which can be a detriment. Hot bombs is just fire bombs and an immunity to fire. Not interested. Betrayal, not interested. Scorpio is poison tears. I couldn't explain what all those items did because they were going in rapid succession. But Scorpio is just poison tears, which is, you know, I'm fine enough with that. Passive poison damage is usually quite nice. I think I got Blue Mom, the Blue Champion edition. Or variant. That's fine. Binky makes me smaller and is a fire rating. I'm so tiny! Holy Water is a projectile. As you can see, I launch it. If it hits an enemy, it drops a pool of water on the ground and it freezes enemies. It used to be really bad, it's pretty good now. None of these items are really worth doing boss rush for, but because I have to do boss rushes as Azazel, I'll just take this because it's the only one that's really gonna do anything of significance, I think. And it's not even much significance. I've unlocked the catacombs. I think that's because I beat every caves boss, actually. That's my guess. I thought it was for doing the caves a certain amount of times, but I'm guessing it's just for beating all the bosses. So Catacombs is like a variant of the caves floor. So when I go to the caves now, it could be caves or Catacombs, basically. Ow. So boss rush has 15 waves. Not much to say about it besides just kill bosses, lots of them. Fortunately, the Ghost Pepper and the very small hitbox is helping me here. God, the Ghost Pepper does so much damage. I could sit here and talk about each boss in depth, but there's no way I'd get through them all in time. Not really much to say besides just... I thought I already... Oh no, it was Brownie. Not this guy. Oh, I did fight this boss in this run though. That was on Basement. I have no idea how many waves I've been through, but I'm assuming I'm almost done. I have no idea where... Oh. It's the Dark one, I think this guy's called. Not a fan of this guy. Or his harder variant, so please don't give me the harder variant, thanks. Holy Water is definitely a nice extra thing that just procs every once in a while. Since the freeze is just gonna help me focus on another enemy. The nail has appeared in the basement, that's fine. So I do unlock... You do get an extra item for finishing boss rush, but I think I'm gonna hold on to Guppy's Paw. Actually... No, at this point I can take Crack the Sky. I don't have any extra health. Crack the Sky is a 4-room charge item. It is basically, it will drop a bunch of random light beams down. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. It's okay. So I never explained what the boss rush item I picked up at the start was. I think it was called... I forget the name. I think it's like Vascular something. But if you may have noticed that every enemy I kill drops like a bunch of bullets. They fire a bunch of bullets out. That's what that does basically. It can be, the only thing I don't like about it is I feel like it's really hard sometimes to tell which bullets are friendly and which bullets are enemies. So it could end up getting me hit potentially because I'll try to dodge out of the way into enemy bullets instead. And it doesn't really hit that often, but it's not like... I had to pick something, and it was like the only thing that may do something for me. So you can't actually touch red poop, it will damage you. So I almost hit myself there. So since we're on the womb now, we're just looking for the boss. Pretty straightforward. I'm kind of hoping that I get an angel deal or even a devil deal on the next floor, because it would just kind of suck to have this run end at Mum's Heart, because it's pretty strong and I could definitely do the floor after. But you know, sometimes that's just how it be. I think that they made in Repentance, I think they made it so Crack the Sky actually targets better. Because I feel like it hits more often for me since Repentance came out. No idea though, it might just be placebo from using the item more than I used to, I think. Alright, so who we got is Terratoma, which is a very easy boss. HP up, I'll take that, that's fine. Usually you wouldn't take a HP up in the womb because you'd have the Polaroid, but I haven't unlocked that yet, so it doesn't really matter if I have red hearts right now. And I can talk more about that when I actually have the Polaroid unlocked, but right now we don't really have to worry about it. I didn't get a room last floor, like a Devil or Angel room, which I'm kind of glad about, because if you get one, it will reset the chances to their lowest possible chances, due to, you know, not wanting to give you too many rooms in a run. So hopefully the fact that I didn't get one last run, because if you don't get one, your chances also go up on the next floor. So hopefully because of that, I will now get one on this floor, which is the one I want it on anyway. We have a 36% chance of getting an Angel or Devil room each, so the odds are in our favor. We did get an Angel room, which I'm actually excited about because I haven't fought Isaac yet on this file. So we're going to the cathedral now. The wire coat hanger has appeared in the basement. That is basically a big tier rate increase, which is good. Mama's Boy achieved. I did the wound without taking damage, so I unlocked Pop, which is it's an alright item, but only really when you have an amazing synergy with it. And I'll explain that when I find it at some point, I'm sure. Because trying to explain everything at once is just gonna drive my mouth crazy. So again, just like the womb, there's no item rooms on Cathedral, so we're just going to be looking for the boss. Oh, we're not done. That's good going. I feel like this way's right. I was incorrect. I have so much money. If only I could find a donation machine somewhere on this floor. Sadly, I don't think that's gonna happen. Luck down, that would be just detrimental. Could you please pick that up? It's because my hitbox is so tiny I can't, like, grab the items. I'm not entirely sure why these enemies are running away from me, but sure. Alright, time to fight the boss, which is Isaac. I do think this boss is harder than Satan personally, though apparently some people disagree with me on that one. That being said, this run is also really strong, so I'm not expecting a hard fight. I got perfection, because you get perfection when you do like 3 bosses in a row without getting hit. It's kind of funny. But that's the end of the run. This is the cathedral ending. I'll let it play out. Alright. Satanic Bible, that's an amazing item. Super Special Rocks is really good as well. But yeah, that was a quick run considering I went to the cathedral. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like it and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm doing that typical YouTuber thing now. But yeah, I will see you in the next one.